Show mommy how the piggies eat. I'd like to welcome you back to the 4th annual Teacher Tuber Secret Santa. This year's a little bit different, right? We're in the middle of a pandemic. And so, one, I'm not going to say that's the excuse for why I have this outfit on, but, you know, whatever excuse is necessary. 2, my package didn't actually show up this year. I went to the post office looking for it, and it just never showed up. The irony there is I'm literally the last person to send their package every year. Every year I have to spend like some exorbitant amount of money to like make sure that it gets there on time because I'm busy and I put it off and I procrastinate, and then it's the last one to get there. And as a matter of fact, there's a number of people that just like didn't get their packages at all yet, which is really satisfying to me because it means I wasn't the last person. And so I don't know what everyone else's predicament was, but I just pretend that mine was worse. That's why some people's videos came out last week, and then some of us are coming out this week. This year, I have all of my stuff is on the computer. So I'm gonna watch the video and then try and do some sort of like reaction thing, all right? I don't really know how to do this or how to pull it off. So literally I have a stool in front of me with 4 very large books on it with a laptop on top of it, because this isn't ed tech with Darin, people. This is like figuring crap out with Reynolds. That's what my second channel could be called, Figuring Crap Out with Reynolds. So we're gonna watch this together, and then we'll react together. We'll pretend that it's the first time that either one of us has done this, and it'll be great. So I've not watched this at all. Let's see how this is going down. Happy holidays, CJ. I'm so excited to be your Secret Santa. Unfortunately, COVID hit my household, so I'm waiting until it's safe to send your gifts. We'll just do this virtually like everything else is this year. Love, your Secret Santa. First of all, that was adorable. Second, hope there's nothing living in the package because that could be problematic going forward. Oh, it slides. Oh, look at this. Oh, I started on side 3. Oh, now look at this. Gift 1. Oh, this is technologically savvy. This is way more technologically savvy than I am capable of dealing with in my life. This is it. This is the whole show here, kids. Figuring crap out with Reynolds. All right, here we go. Favorite snack? See how well they know me? Is cereal with the least nutritional value. This is, the irony is, it's a whole box of mini cereal boxes. I send these to students. If they do a good job, I just slap your address on one of them with a stamp, and I throw it in the mailbox and I send it to your house. I love cereal with least nutritional value, right? I typically eat very healthy. I wake up and have like a protein shake in the morning, and I eat salad for lunch, and I basically graze on grain all day. There's something about cereal with the least nutritional value. We're not pretending it's a part of a complete breakfast, people. We're making sure that it has 0 nutritional value, has all the sugar, twice the fun. And in my book, Teach Your Class Off, now available on Amazon, I talk about this where I have cereal parties in my classroom where me and my students eat cereal with the least nutritional value, and it builds community. Has 0 educational value unless you value community building and relationships and those sorts of things. Frosted Flakes and Lucky Charms is like, you're just getting type 2 diabetes after you eat that. That's what's happening. I should go to a doctor now before I even eat it. This is the best PowerPoint I've ever seen in my life. This pig suit doesn't really... I think it fits 12-year-old boys, not 44-year-old men. PPE swag. Wasn't really sure what this present was. Wasn't really sure what PPE was. Had to look it up. Personal protective experience, something along those lines. Not this exact one, but I love having one of these with my keys, lunchbox, or school lanyard. No, my brother-in-law Tom, he used to wear one of these things on his keychain, and we made fun of him for a lot of years because it was just like, he was like Quick Draw McGraw with the hand sanitization. And now I'm a big sanitizer. I sanitize everything. And then I usually use these reusable cloth face masks, but I like to keep them in my car in case I forget my mask. I usually use I like the ones from Old Navy. Old Navy makes really great masks, people, and this is not a sponsored ad. Sometimes you like run out and you're like, oh snap, you forgot you took the mask out to wash it, or you threw it away or whatever, and then you're just stuck. Oh, there goes the dog eating the mailman again. Hold on one second. Add fuel to your passion. Question is, what is my passion and what fuels it? Let's see what they've come up with. I thought you could use this in your classroom to prank your students once things settle down. It's a giant cockroach. That's what it is. A remote control giant cockroach. I'm already dreaming of the ways in which this could be used in the classroom and beyond. bother my dog, scare my family members, perhaps scare myself when I forget that it's in my desk drawer and then you open it up and there's a giant cockroach in there. Wish I could say that that never happened in real life before, but you know, there's rough times out there in the city, you know? I love it. That's a great idea. Oh, my wife's gonna be so mad when she sees that. All right, next gift is click the box to reveal your final gift. We have some dramatic music here. All right. Oh, look at this. Oh, no. Does this exist? James Pete, does this exist? Let's start with the first one. The first one is the new Oliver Jeffers book, What Will Build. Oliver Jeffers is my favorite, I won't even say children's book, picture book author. Last year, we have a mutual friend, my friend Mac Primo. I was up with my students at his studio doing like a day, screen printing shirts and hanging out and stuff like that. On our way out, we walked by Oliver Jeffers' studio. I say to Mac, hey, any chance Oliver's in? I could just say hello real quick. My daughter and I are big fans. Mac says, he's not here. Would you like to go in and look at his studio? Yes, I would, because my whole classroom is like partially based on what his studio looks like. And so I go in and I'm just like trying not to freak out because I'm in this really kind of magical space, and it was amazing. And I just love his stuff so much. They are books you can read to your kids that are just as impactful to adults, I think. And he's just a cool dude. So I'm gonna save the best thing for last. Then the second thing is Sharpies. I love Sharpies. I love Sharpies. I write everything in them. I really like my handwriting in them. This ear is living a struggle right now. Come on, buddy. You can do this. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. There you go. Hang in there. All right. Oh, gave up on me. Then, I don't know where this even came from. I don't know what fan club member made this happen, but my two favorite types of music in the world are 1, old school hip hop, and 2, Van Halen. There's basically 2 kinds of music in the world, old school hip hop and Van Halen. As a matter of fact, my book, Teach Your Class Off, now available on Amazon. Dog's eating the mail lady again. Where were we? Oh yeah, Van Halen. As a matter of fact, in my book, Teach Your Class Off, now available on Amazon, I dedicate my book to my family and to David Lee Roth, the lead singer, the original lead singer of Van Halen. And so, because of that, clearly I got a Van Halen face mask to go out in public with. There's at least two things I got here that are gonna drive my wife crazy, that she's gonna go, that's a look I get a lot. You know, this is a look I get a lot. And I deserve it. I'm not going to say I don't deserve it. I mean, look at me. I'm a grown man, and I'm dressed in pig pajamas. You know what I mean? This is what I do. That is a great gift. I feel like my man James Pete's watching this right now, who's my buddy from the internet, and he is going to love that I got this. And he might be the only person I know that enjoys this. You know, there's always us, James. All right, now to reveal the true identity of my person, even more dramatic, more dramaticer than the last dramatic music. I want the most dramaticest music we can find. Internet, hit it. Who is my true identity of my secret Santa? Oh, snap! I didn't think it was gonna be that person. I really thought I had this figured out. I thought it was apples and tiaras. I didn't know that it was Fernanda. This was fun to make. Hope you had fun, even if it was virtual. Can't wait until you actually receive these gifts. Fernanda. Let's talk about Fernanda for a second. I've known Fernanda on the internet for a while, and then a few years ago I got to meet her when I was in Miami for a conference. And there's a lot of different kinds of people on the internet, and one of those things is when you meet someone that you've seen on the internet for a long time, and are they in any way, shape, or form similar to who they are on camera? And that varies, right? But Fernanda is one of those people that is just, she is as sweet as she seems on camera. She is just so nice and pleasant to be around, and it was really a pleasure to meet her those years ago. And I mean, she's hard not to like. As a matter of fact, if you don't like her, there's probably something wrong with you. There's probably something wrong with me, but I like her. So I don't know where I'm going with that. But before we jump out of here, first of all, Fernanda, thank you very, very much. I really, really appreciate the gifts. They are a joy, and I think that I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I hope that you and your family have a really great and wonderful holiday season. I also want to thank 2 other kind of groups. One, Darin Nakakihara, who's my buddy, and we have known each other for, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years now. I don't know, a lot of years it feels like now. And he puts this thing on every year, and it's a to-do. Like, you have to get all the people, and you have to make sure things are going where they are, and you have to email Reynolds 97 times, because he doesn't send his stuff out on time, and the person that's supposed to get it is worried that they're not gonna, it's a whole thing, right? And then I'd also like to thank all the other folks that have done this every year. I've had a lot of different Secret Santas, and they're always different every year. It's always different to see how people perceive like what your kind of wish list is and what they come up with. And I really enjoy doing this every year. It's really fun. That's it, gang. You can find all the other videos linked below for this week and last week. I'm gonna go take this costume off now. It's very hot. It's very hot in this thing. Plus I gotta go teach. I'm in the middle of classes here, but that's how life rolls these days. That's it, everybody. Hope you have a great holiday season, and we'll see you soon. And for this, we'll see you next year. Reynolds out. Peace.